This video is going to cover blue belt, yellow stripe. Again, this belt has no new stances to learn, so we expect that your previous stances will have improved. The footwork we're going to go into is a variation of your triangle stepping, known as the pyramid. Okay, and there's a forward pyramid and a backward pyramid. If we put them together, it becomes what's called the hourglass, but for purposes of your stripe, you only need to know the forward pyramid and the backward pyramid. So we're going to do the forward pyramid first. So Miss Justice starts from a neutral stance. Okay, she's going to step forward with her left foot, triangle step. Then she's going to step forward with her right foot, so she's back into a horse stance. And then she steps back with her left foot into a ready stance and then back to neutral. So we do that again. It's left, right, left. One more time. Left, right, left. Okay. Going backwards is just the same, but you're going backwards. So you step back with the left foot, step back with the right foot, step forward with the left foot. So let's do that again. So we go 1, 2, 3, and left, right, left. Okay. Now to put the two of them together, she's going to step forward, left, right, left, and then back, left, right, left. Notice that she brought her feet together in between the top and the bottom. So let's do that one more time. So go left, right, left, left, right, left. And that is your pyramid stepping. Now we're going to go into our striking skills for this stripe. And the first strike we're going to do is a spear hand strike. Now, the hand position for the spear hand strike is exactly the same as you would do for your palm strike. Or your knife hand strikes or any of those kind of strikes. So you're taking your hand and you're putting your thumb where your pointer finger is in the crease between your middle finger and your pointer finger, just like that. That's the hand shape. Now you want to keep your fingers nice and tight because you're going to be using your fingertips as the strike. Now this can be done in a bunch of different ways. Your hand can be this way with the thumb up. It can be flat with the back of the hand up. It can be inverted with the palm up. So there's many different ways that the strike can be done. And it's going to come out just like your jab strike. So jab cross. So Miss Justice is going to get in her ready stance. And she's going to do just a straight on spear strike, spear hand. So she goes jab, cross, but with her hands open in the spear hand. So one more time, jab, cross. Good. Now the second one we're going to do is called the ridge hand strike. Same hand position, except this one here is done almost like a hook punch. So you're going to come back, you're going to come out with that, almost like you're doing that spear hand, and at the last second, you're going to bring it back towards you, striking with this surface, your index finger and your thumb, those two knuckles right there, okay? So she's going to go ridge hand, okay? And again, ridge hand, one more time, ridge hand, good. Now, your kicking skill with this belt. This is the only time, pardon me again. This is the only time you do your side kick from a ready stance. This is called a turn side kick. So she's going to be kicking towards the camera. So what she wants to do is as she brings her knee up, she's going to bring it up at her angled knee like she's going to throw a turn kick. And then she's going to throw a side kick out. Okay? So what you want to end up happening is normally when you would throw a turn kick from this position, you would stop right about here. You're going to take it like you went too far. So you're going to turn all the way until you're in a side horse stance position, and then you're going to throw out that side kick. So let's do that one more time, and boom, okay? It's a great sparring kick because your opponent thinks you're throwing a turn kick, and you end up throwing a side kick. So they might move in the wrong direction. So let's do that one more time. Boom, okay, good. And that's a turn side kick. The last part of your yellow stripe for this belt, for blue belt, is Gokniksing level 2. Now this is where each one becomes a hand strike. We call this a ping pong drill. As you should know, this means that Justice gets a turn, then Virginia gets a turn, and we go back and forth, okay? So you're going to start out with the number 1 as your counter, and then the number 2 is now a back fist to the jaw, okay? And do the other side, okay? And now Virginia, your turn, okay? Good. Now, you're going to go number 1 is a counter, number 2 is a counter. The person has stopped you from doing it, and you're going to do we call it jut. jut hand. It's kind of like a shudo, but done to the hip bone. Okay, so let's do that again. So go 1, 2, and shoot that down. Virginia, your turn. Okay, good. Okay, and you're going right on top of the person's hip bone, right where their belt would be. Okay, the last one is you're going to do the number 1, number 2, and number 3. Your hand comes straight up into a shudo strike to the eyebrow, and then a palm strike to the jaw. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, strike, strike. Virginia, your turn. Strike, strike. Good. Strike, strike. And I didn't get specific as to what point you're using in this, because as your point knowledge grows, you'll know which pressure points to go after when you do these strikes. If you're interested, we do have a video called Kyusho Counters, and that covers these Gokniksing in more in depth. And that is all the material you need for your yellow stripe for blue belt.